Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This video will be a little bit different than the ones I make. This will be about sharing some of my today's experience and my past related to today's experience. So I will have some videos, I will have some pictures from today, and then I will have some stories about the the experience today. And then I will tell you some stories from my past related to ice skating. So, I have been ice skating since I was a boy, and I always ice skated using speed skates. I tried with some, we call them hockey skates. And I even had one time when I was a very little boy with my mom, I tried some, how do you call those, figure skates. I couldn't decide at the time what I could have. I think I was about 6, 5, something like that. Anyway, none of my parents were any ice skaters or anything like that, no. But they were athletic people. So, these are the skates that speed skates, I was lucky enough to get from my mother. And I will share with you how I got to get them. These are claps. These are claps that help you, they are competition style speed skates. And they cost a lot more than I would have paid. But I will tell you the context, and I will tell you my philosophy behind this. So, oh man, how should I start? Well, I decided to go ice skating, and I went to Moon Arena. That's a venue at Michigan State University, where sometimes I go skating, sometimes I pick other venues in the area, and sometimes I go and skate on lakes. And it is the right time, the right ice, the right environment, no wind, no snow, no nothing like that. Those are the best experiences because you have no limitations. You just go around how far you want, but you have to make sure that you kind of see the ice, because you don't want to bump into something and destroy these things, because they're very thin in the bottom. This is very thin compared with the hockey ones. So, and they cost $900, just to give you a price, new. So, I went to Moon Arena, and I haven't been there for a while because they, during the COVID times, they wanted us to wear a mask. And I said, this is bullshit. It's garbage. And I said, I'm not going to do it. And incidentally, Izzo, the basketball coach of Michigan State, who makes, I think, the most money, more than any other educator, professor in Michigan State University, well, unfortunately, I would say, when they played basketball, the basketball team, they didn't wear masks, but I was required to wear mask while I was ice skating. I said, it's discrimination. How come the basketball players, when they play indoor with, I don't know how many people are in Breslin Center, they don't wear masks, but I have to wear a mask where I'm just going around the hockey rink with no public. But this is the logic of the 21st century if we have weak people in charge. All right, so I decided to go over there. I go and I park where I always park, which is side parking. You always pay for parking in universities and garbage. And then I parked where I went to park where I knew it was free on Sundays. You just, put the little coins during the week if that happened to be a public skating event, which I attended today. And to my surprise, I'm going to show you pictures. To my surprise, I found this situation over there. There are about 1, 2, 3, there were 5, usually 5 spots in a little narrow 5. It's on the side. On the side, I think, I don't want to say, it's next to Moon Arena. So there's 5 spots, and it used to be 2 out of 5 they were handicap spots, and 3 were for us. What is that? I don't know what it was, but some celebration. I don't know what happened. So anyway, that's strange. So there were 5 spots, 2 handicap, 3 normal people. Let's put it this way. So I went today, and this is what I found over there. I found 1, 2, 3, 4 spots, all of them handicap. One was open. I couldn't get in because I didn't qualify. Maybe some people might think I qualified, but these guys will just fine you if you dare to claim that spot for you. All right, so I went over there and I'm going to show you a video. So this is the spots, 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously I got very angry, as I always do. And this is the video, driving my car. And here it is. Let me see if I got the sound all right. The hell is there? What the hell is this? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So, as you can see, all 4 are now handicaps. So I had to go somewhere else, obviously. I didn't like that a bit. Now remember, these are not things that ought to be. I'm not having anything against handicap, but the majority of the population decided to be nice. That's how we started. We're being nice and allow spots, handicap spots for handicapped people closer to the doors, and I understand that. But out of used to be 5 spots, 3 were for us, 2 for them. Then now is all them. It seems to me like this special treatment is a little bit no more a privilege, seems to me. And if I park on that parking spot, I would be fined immediately. I didn't like that a bit, just so you know. So that's the first encounter. Then the second one, I entered the arena. Here is the Moon Arena, beautiful. They were making the ice. It was a little hockey game before. People were getting ready to get in, and I was ready to go in before everybody went in, because with speed skates, and you have children, and you have old people, and you have slow people, and you have to be considerate, and you can't just go like crazy. If you go like crazy, probably they will come and say, "It's not safe, Mr. Kosman, you need to leave." Smack. So you have to do it before everybody goes there. Before everybody gets in, you do like 100 rounds, and then after that, everybody comes in and you slow down. The ice is fucked, so you go home, basically. So that's another one, and this is me here, waiting. You could say patiently for these guys to finish the ice and all that. There's a guy up there making the ice. I can't remember how that is called. Zambezi, Zimbabwe, Zamzizi, Zimzinzi. Okay, so this is it. And then after that, obviously, is the time of going ice skating. Now this is a video I also posted this video on my Facebook. So this is me having fun with a lot of people around me. But hey, you play with whatever you got. Ready, set, go. So this was today's experience. That was when everybody was starting to gather on the rink. So after a while, you have to be like, and you don't want to do that because they will see you and they think you're unsafe. Safety first. So then you have to get out. So that was my experience today. Now let me tell you the story with this ice skates, and then let me tell you my history, or some stories when I was younger. Beautiful stories, I guess. I mean, they bring good feelings. So this skates, let's start with this one. I have this kind of philosophy which says this: if I like a product, I love this one. But I wouldn't pay $1,000 for them. I would pay $400 at the most, not even half. So I looked online and tried to find the Vikings. You know, the Viking. There were some, I can't remember it, and I think it was, I can't remember, maybe Dutch company, maybe Norwegian. I think it was Dutch, Viking. And that's the one we had in Romania, but we didn't have obviously the clap at that time. When I was we have Vikings. So I looked for Vikings, and the cheapest Viking was about $415. I don't know, 12, 13 years ago. And I was like, oh no, I'm not going to do that. I can't. No, I have to be in a certain state of mind when I make the mistake of paying $400 for something. I think, no. So that's the way I am. If I consider that something is too much, even if I love it, no, that's the limit. I think it's a ripoff. That's like, let's say, a samurai sword. A regular samurai sword is what? $100. That is a cheap zero. You can't do anything. Now, the real ones that you can cut and all, that's like a $1,500. Well, a little bit too much for me, but I understand the value. But that's why I don't buy a samurai sword, because of that reason. I don't think it's too much anyway. So we have these ice skates. And how did I get them? So my mother doesn't live with me here, and she called me one day and she said, well, because she said, well, you want ice skates? I got you some ice skates. Oh, you know how it is, maybe you don't. Mothers, in general, they find things for you, but not what you want. So I heard you want some very nice dress shoes. I bought a pair for you. Oh, no, because I'm very particular in what I want to wear, what I want. But she checkmarked for me dress shoes. Beautiful, leather made from Italy. You would like them. No, I have to see them. I have to agree. I have to touch them. I don't buy online. I don't like that. It's very risky. So that's how my mom is. So she called me one morning. I found some ice skates for you, some speed skates. Yeah, you found some speed skates for me. How much? $200. What the hell she found? Some from the Second World War or something? The one that you tie around your foot with a rope or something? I said, okay, I said, all right. How are they? Are they like this? And yeah. At that time, I didn't have Messenger and all that. It was a long time ago, 15 years ago. I can't remember how long it was. I had, but she didn't. So then I said, you know what? Why don't you do this if you're such a nice mama? You go and take a picture with your camera, click. You go home, you plug it to your computer, you download it, send me an email so I can see the real thing over here. So she went, she did all that. She sent it to me. When I saw it, I fell on my balls because it was this guy. So this guy, you can take it off. It has some screws on the bottom here and there. The boot, you can take it away and you have only the blade. So my mom, when she said that, she sees the blade and the boot, I was, what the hell that is? These guys are going to scheme my mom. So when she sent it to me, I was like, holy moly, pay right now. Don't drop them. Don't leave them. Go back, take them. So she bought it for me. It was a present for me. One of my best presents that I ever had were those, because I like them. I love them so much, and I didn't expect to have them. So that's with that. Now, history. I started ice skating, I know, when I was about 4 years old, 5 years old. I went with my mom in my hometown ice skating rink over there. And they had some, we call them Shexons. Shexon. The, how do you call those? Figure skating garbage skates. So I was skating, but they were not sharpened, so I didn't like it at all. So then I got to, I don't know how old I was. I don't know, 12, 13, 15, 14, 15. And this friend of mine, no, it was like 13. And this friend of mine had some Vikings speed skates. In Romania, in communist times, Vikings, the speed skates were very common. Like 50% of the people were having Vikings. Let's say 30% would have hockeys, the hockey ones, and let's say 10%, maybe 20% figure skating. The women usually have figure skating. And if you would wear that as a man, everybody was making fun of you and call you sissy, like we used to, politically incorrect, insensitive. So that was with that. So this guy said, well, you want my Vikings? My foot grew, so I can't wear them anymore. I can't use them. You want them? So I paid 100 lei for my first pair of Vikings. To this guy, his name was, and he is, I don't know where he's at. He used to be in Spain, Coco guy. So he gave it to me, but they were much bigger than my foot. I was short. And nevertheless, I had them. So this other friend of mine, I will not mention his name because I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I didn't tell him I will make this video. I don't even know if he knows I'm making videos because I didn't tell my friends I'm doing this, just so you know. Why? I think it's not something that I don't want to call it bragging. I don't think what I'm doing here is something I should tell them, hey, you know what, I have this channel, I have this channel. Well, no, if they were gonna just bump into it and they're gonna see it, they're gonna let me know, that's good. I don't like to, have them connect a connection. I'm not hiding anything, obviously. You can find me. My friends on Facebook post videos of mine that I make on YouTube, on Facebook. So my friends on Facebook must know if they follow me, maybe. I don't know, whatever, let's go back. So this guy, I will call it C. Okay, I don't want to go C, like a C. So he bought his speed skates and said, hey, let's go ice skating Kosmanoyle. Okay, Kosmanoyle was like a, I don't know, derogative nickname, funny kind of name. Let's go Kosmanoyle. That's me. From Kosman, Kosmanoi. Romanians will understand Kosmanoyle. Let's go ice skating. We're gonna go, baba. Okay, so we didn't go in the evening. In the evening was the time when you would go over there, and everybody, the adults were over there. We were like 14, 15, something like that, 15 maybe, 14. So we would go over there, and we wouldn't want to go in the afternoon when the adults and the girls were over there. Because I never skate on a speed skates. I skated when I was a boy with my mom one time with those Shexons that didn't work. And I said, what, I'm not going to... So we decided, me and C, to go in the morning when they had practice with kids. So practice with kids, you can go out and then you practice on your own. So we went over there and we were practicing our skills with the speed skates. So in the afternoon when we came back, we were lions. We were like experts. It didn't take long because, I don't know, we were physical. It was not hard at all. So we got in the afternoon or the evening, 7 o'clock, I think it started until 9 or 10. We were like lions over there, man. So that's the story with this guy. And yeah, we would have this, the speed skates has these lists, whatever you call them, and we would tie them to one another and put them around our head, and one here, the other one going over the shoulder behind. Go home. No, and the girls, and we're like, man, we were tough, man. We were tough. But that's the way it was. You wouldn't put it in a bag. You want people to see that you are having speed skates. You're tough, man, like everybody else. Right? And we were like freaking boys over there. So we skated a lot. We had a good time. It was the ice skating rink. It was outside, and it was beautiful. The only problem that was over there, it was hooligans. And hooligans, there were some older, bad youngsters, older than us, who were, if you had a girlfriend or something, they would come and smack you and, try to do something and so on. So that kind of people, you had always to fight or be on the lookout, or don't be too lion. Because if you were too lion, too good on the ice skate, people might feel insulting and they will beat your ass. Maybe my Romanian friends know exactly what I'm talking about. So you could be a lion, but in a short bursts, and the limited. That's the way it was, my friends. There were good times, good times. After that, you were like, didn't feel your legs anymore, and so on. So this is my experience with ice skating. I was reluctant to go with speed skates in the United States of America because none of these people here have them. They have hockey skates or Shexons, the regular figure skates, which is fine. So I was afraid. I thought these skates were banned, and some people have problems. They always stop me. Not always. Sometimes some people who think that they have authority over you, they feel important, and they come and tell you that yeah, I allow you to skate here, like his ring. I allow you to skate here, but don't be unsafe. And now the thing with the ice skates, with these skates versus the hockey skates, you can kind of get the same speed. The problem is with speed skates, you can keep it longer. Like longer than the hockey skates. With the hockey skates, you accelerate faster, obviously, but then if it's a long run, a hockey skate stays behind. On the ice skating rink, in the hockey rink, since you go like that, they can keep up with you for some time, and you're just going, and there are, and after about maybe 10 rounds, there will be, and you will be zoom, zoom, zoom. So that's the only thing. Obviously, you go faster with these ones if you are on the regular Olympic rink, which is 400 meter. But with these rings, it's just for fun. So I just thought that I would share this with you, and I hope I didn't bother you or bore you too much. So thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.